Hey guys, Pro here at VIP Outdoors, and today we're going to go over how to replace a bag on a Beckman net. So two types of bags on these Beckman nets. First, there's a nylon, which is your standard net right here, hangs a little bit looser. This is what I call my kill net. I've had this net for, I can't tell you how long. It's sponsored by Zip Tie, obviously. What's cool about these bags is that they're nice, they're heavy, they naturally drop. They last a long time, and when they are going to go out on you, you just get one little rip, and I usually replace it with something like that until the point of having to replace it. But we also have the nylon coated. I really like the nylon coated for this fishery that we have coming up, which is a coho fishery out here in Astoria, where we're releasing a lot of native fish. And with this nylon coated bag, it's easy to get the fish out of the bag, easy to get the hooks out of the bag, and safely safely release fish as often as possible. But I want to go over how we replace this bag, because looking online I couldn't find one, number one, and then I felt like an idiot. I'm not gonna lie, the first bag I tried to replace. So here's how we do it. First, you have to determine the size of the bag that you need. There's quite a few different options here, and it's gonna be based on the hoop size, the width, and the length here. This one in particular is a 31 by 36. Where you find those measurements is right here. So the 31 is going to be coming, again, your width, just like it says there, okay? And then the 36, that's the part that's a little bit deceiving to me. The 36, you come from the top of the hoop and come all the way down. That's your 36 inches. For me in particular, I would have thought this is a 31 by 31, but the way Beckman has it, that's a 31 by 36. Okay. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take off these 4 screws right here, which is gonna release the hoop. Just take a screw to it, regular size 2 Phillips. Totally stripped it. Yep, it's stripped. Son of a. Okay, we'll go get some vice grips. Maybe hit that with a little bit of like 1980 fish scent, aka WD-40, and before you knock those out. All right, totally had to go with the vice grips, so we're gonna go that route. We'll cramp it down. It's gonna be a slow process here, but we're gonna get her going here. I know they make other things to wiggle things free, but I'm from Eastern Oregon, and if you can't get it with a hammer and a pair of vice grips, it ain't worth doing. You guys know how it is. Always the last one. Last one to give you a headache and strip out. Okay, then you just pull that out just like that. Get that blown off. What I'm gonna do, since this net is garbage, yeah, buddy. Yeah, here in a little bit, okay? Let me finish replacing this real fast, okay? So, okay, buddy, can I do this real fast? Thank you. Anyway, so, like I was saying, with these nylon bags, with the rubber coated bags, they're really nice for releasing fish in a fishery where you want to protect the fish as much as possible. The challenge I have with these nets is that they're very unforgiving. When I say unforgiving, you don't know they're going to go bad until they go bad. And when I say that, I'm talking 15-pound keeper coho going through the bottom of the bag, and you go, yep, that net's bad. So anyway, so that's the challenge with these rubber coated nets. It's a little bit of a trade-off. As far as this guy goes here, as far as removing it, I go old school and just take the scissors or knife and cut the thing off. I'm gonna throw it away anyways. Okay, now that we got the bag off, which I'm not kidding, guys, first time I did this is kind of the same challenges. You know, you'd think you could just go buy a bag and within 10 minutes pop the old one off, put the new one on. Not the case at all. not the case at all. So give yourself some time. I mean, this is going to take you overall from the time you get started to the time you get done, especially the first time, probably take you a good half hour. But here's what we want to do. We want to start with determining which way the bag goes. This right here, this little Y is going to go toward your handle. It's going to go right back towards here. So what I do, give myself a good working spot, put the bag the way it's going to go, take your hoop, put it right on top there. Here's the challenging part. The very first time I thought you just kind of stuck it all on there like an accordion and go around, and I go, wait a second, there's only a couple inches apart. So what needs to happen is this first part needs to go on, okay? And I'm actually, excuse me, I laid the bag out, but then I flip it opposite way, so 180 to the way I had it. And then you're slowly just gonna thread it on. And when I say thread it on, these two pieces stay together, okay? Just keep on working it, keep on going. Again, it's a good 10-15 minute process, and then by the time you get to the end, you'll have it pretty well dialed in. There is a point that I'll show you. You get about halfway on this net, and the bag is stretched out, and that's when you got to work at it just a little bit. It's a little bit of a challenge. It's not a gimme, that's for sure. Everything looks the same, and sometimes you miss one, or you go and you got to go back, take it out. So just work your way through there, take your time. All right, guys, I got it just over halfway, and this is where it kind of gets challenging because you're literally stretching like past the halfway point, right? You have a longer distance from here to here than you have here to here, and really what you're trying to get right here is at 31 inches. So you got to kind of flex this and manipulate it to work in your favor. And literally there's a point where I feel like I'm just threading one of these on at a time, thinking, is this thing gonna fit? But once you get past that 50% mark, then you're good. But literally, I mean, stretching it from one side to the other, you know. And you got to work that back and forth just a little bit if you need a little extra or whatnot. But okay, guys, almost got it here. Seriously, that is seriously like nails on the chalkboard, I'm not gonna lie. But if you got to get it done, you got to get it done, right? And this 31 by 36 is not a bad hoop. It's actually my preferred size for coho fishing. You can stick a Chinook in there, no problem, you know. I have been known to bunk a Chinook off with this size of net before, but anyways, guys, that's how you replace it. The basket on, or excuse me, the bag on a Beckman nylon coated hoop. And those go right back in. I'm gonna screw these back in. I'll grab my screw gun. That's how we replace our Beckman nylon coated net. Hopefully that helps. I know I had trouble my first time. In all honesty, it looks like I maybe misweaved it right there, but I ain't taking it off. It's gonna have to live there. That's the way it's gonna go. So anyways, guys, hope it helps. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. If you have any comments, questions, leave them down below for me. Thanks a lot.